Andrea Ramirez.
Yes,
it's
Victor.
Wonderful. It's wonderful to have you here at the Barcelona International Community Day. I would love for people to understand what it is that you do, why you're in Barcelona, and your story. So can you share with us, tell us your name and what is the name of your company and what you do?
So I'm Andrea Ramirez. I am Andrea Hypno. I am my own brand. And in 2018, I got very, very sick. I got the most monstrous flare-up of an autoimmune disease that's called ulcerative colitis. I was 3 days away from dying. When I was admitted at the ER, they rushed me into the hospital. They couldn't find my veins. It was awful. Long story short, a friend pointed me in the direction of an MD that also did holistic medicine after I left the hospital.
Wait a minute, where were you?
I was here in Barcelona.
Barcelona, 2018.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sorry,
2018, Barcelona, Hospital del Mar. and I went to see this doctor after I left the hospital, and she only treated me with hypnotherapy. And I haven't had a flare-up since that year, which is something very powerful, and I thought, I really need to learn this, and I really want to help people so they don't have to go through what I had to go through. And since then, I've been studying, I've been working with people, I have now my own clientele, I have my own thing going on, and I'm super happy to say that I'm helping people quitting smoking. I'm helping especially perimenopausal and menopausal women with insomnia, which is a very big thing, and everything that has to do with mindset, but also chronic illnesses, like chronic pain, it's a big one. And even something like I have, it's very good to treat it via hypnotherapy.
Okay, so for avoidance of doubt, what exactly is hypnotherapy?
So let's say that most therapies are talking therapies. So you can go to a psychologist and you can talk your troubles away. You can find solutions. You can go to a coach. You can find a flywheel of things that you can do to get yourself on track. But when the words are not enough, when your actions are not enough, when you keep on going back to that addiction, when you keep on going back to that default, that could be chronic pain, that could be the insomnia, that could be any of these things like behavioral things, even abundance mindset, this is when hypnotherapy kicks in. Because most of the things we do during our day, we think we're doing them from our conscious mind, but our conscious mind is only 5% of our mind.
Wow.
Our subconscious mind is 95%. So when you work with hypnotherapy, you're tapping into that powerhouse that is 95%, that could literally change your life in the blink of an eye, because our subconscious mind works 33,000 times faster than our conscious mind. So changes can be not only progressive, but they happen really fast and in a very compassionate and kind way.
Cool. Now, so when you're talking about helping people stop smoking or helping people with insomnia, how exactly does that work? They come to you, and what do they do when they come to you to use your hypnotherapy?
They have the best nap of their lives.
They have the best nap?
Yes.
Okay, how does that work?
So usually I have accelerated packages for people who want to stop smoking and quit, like, let's say, overcome insomnia. And I do this in 3 weeks, in 3 sessions, because the system I work with is really fast. So people really come to me, and all they have to do is either lay down or sit down in the sofa. I talk to them into a very nice, relaxing state. And when they're in this very nice, relaxing state, their subconscious mind finds, with my facilitation, the best possible way to find a way to fulfill the same purpose that behavior is causing them, but without the old behavior. So maybe smoking is about soothing yourself. And what I'm asking your subconscious, because your subconscious knows you better than I do, is you find something that is so good for Victor that he will literally forget about smoking every time he feels triggered. And your subconscious finds something that is healthy, that is happy, that is sustainable for you. And in that way, we keep on working during 3 sessions. I give you audio so you can take home and listen before you fall asleep every night. And it's really incredible how fast and how gentle and how kind the whole transition happens from smoking to non-smoking. It's very powerful.
All right, and so do you treat other ailments or bad habits? For example, I overeat all the time.
Absolutely.
And, jokingly, I blame my wife because she's just an amazing cook. But really, I sometimes I eat. I don't know why I eat so much. So could your therapy help me not eat either too much or the wrong kinds of food?
Yeah, absolutely. Hypnotherapy can help you find your own inner balance. So you can instinctively know what foods are best for you and when it's best for you to eat. So you don't go to food for comfort or if you're triggered. So you actually nurture yourself instead of just stuffing yourself every time you have like a break that you can go like, oh, tacos, here. You know, you're not even hungry, you're eating. But this is something I also deal with people that are going through certain treatments that need this kind of backup. I work with them together with psychologists and psychiatrists to walk hand in hand with hypnotherapy and kind of work all together with any kind of eating disorder as well.
Interesting. So how about other aspects? For example, you talked about perimenopause, and I understand that with perimenopause, there's a decrease in libido. And these decreases in libido, if they have offsets, can be kind of problematic in a relationship.
Yeah.
Can you help people have a better sex life?
Absolutely.
All right, tell me about this.
now I got your attention. So, yeah, same thing. Sometimes as women, when we go through all these hormonal landslide, we are either in one end or another end of this pendulum when it comes to hormones. So sometimes we feel really great about ourselves. Most times we don't feel so good about ourselves. So again, hypnotherapy is not a magic wand, but it can help you in combination with other treatments. And in the case of perimenopause and libido, it can definitely help you connect to that part of yourself that is not so bogged down, let's say, by the hormones and by the stories we tell ourselves when we are going into this period, because we see our bodies changing, our energy levels change. Sometimes we develop a stiff shoulder, we develop chronic pains, autoimmune diseases, all sorts of things, migraines. So with hypno, you can go and you can connect with that part of you where your inner kitten or inner sex goddess is, in order to keep her well and healthy and alive and bring her back out, hopefully with help of hormones, if you need hormones. But yeah, you definitely can connect.
Well, fantastic, because so many things are interrelated, and we sometimes forget about that fact.
Absolutely.
So, for example, a lot of women, if they have insomnia, well, then they're tired during the night, they don't get good sleep, then they're not focusing during the day, and with the changes, as you said, the hormonal, what do you call it, landslide.
Landslide.
There's so many different things with migraines and tension headaches and bad posturing. All these things could be resolved by having your subconscious that is much smarter and responds faster to really transform your life in a very fast period of time.
Exactly, and if you think about it, our subconscious lives in our body, and our body is connected to our nervous system. Our nervous system is connected to our brain, and in our brain is one of the most powerful pharmacies in the world. So whatever we think becomes a thing because we create those chemicals to match that emotion. So if we have low libido, if we're feeling down because of perimenopause or menopause, we can connect to our subconscious in a way that is healthy and good for us, that will help us change that script, flip that script, and start creating more positive, healthy, fun, and like more agreeable kind of chemicals that will help our body and transform our physiology as well.
So you can work on your serotonin as well as other hormones that are like triggering the wrong emotion for that period of time.
Exactly, yes.
But if you want to have more, I think, powerful relationships and a more stable, I guess, what do I say here? A stable flow of inner hormones that are changing that are affecting our attitudes and so forth, which directly affect our productivity at the office, for example.
Yes,
it can affect your work.
yes.
It can affect your love life. It can affect your ability to do exercise.
Exactly. And if you think about it, especially with women, cortisol, which is the hormone of stress, that is the belly that we get, the belly that doesn't go anywhere. It's mostly cortisol belly. It's not a belly because you have been eating wrong. especially for women. Sometimes we take so much care of our diet, but it is because of all these changes that we go through that we keep on producing so much cortisol that we trigger inflammatory responses, and one of them is storing fat in our belly, and that's the stubborn belly that doesn't go anywhere. So why not help yourself in a very gentle and kind way through hypnotherapy to try to change that inner script and start producing more happy hormones that will help you get rid of that damn belly? You know?
Okay. Now, we are here today at the International Community Day to celebrate, the city's ability to showcase the organizations that are serving the English-speaking community, or not the English-speaking, just expat community.
Yes.
So how do you engage the expat community, and how can we help your organization within the broader international group?
Well, I'm part of a series of different networking groups. And within these networking groups, there are so many different nationalities, and it's really great. And this is something that I absolutely love about being in Barcelona. I'm originally from Chile. I got here in 2005, so I've seen the city change over time. And I'm really happy to just be part of this community and what's going on today in Barcelona. And it would be just nice if we could all get in touch, if you could go to andreahypno.com and find out a little bit more of what I'm doing. As you can see, the scope is very wide. So just go there, check it out, and if you have any doubts, just get in touch with me.
So you were from Chile, you came to Barcelona, you left Barcelona for a while, Portugal?
Yes.
And then you're back.
I am back, and
so,
I'm staying.
So how are you engaging the community? Are you involved in any like NGOs or any networking groups that you want to mention?
Well, I'm in Barcelona Women's Network. I'm also in the Glam Brunch, which is really cool. And soon I hope to be part of PWN and also be part of Metropolitan Business Association, which is going hand in hand with many entrepreneurs that are in the city. Most of them are also expats, and it's a very, very nice community that we can work together and grow together and network and create nice synergies and community.
What I liked about what you just said is all these organizations are actually represented in the International Community Day.
Yes.
They're all exhibitors and people giving workshops.
Yes.
So is there anything else that you would like to share? I was going to ask you, what's your favorite place to eat here in Barcelona?
Oh, well, a place that's very close to my heart is Ciutat Condal.
Oh yeah, I love those.
I love that place. I've been going there since the first day I arrived, and it's very dear to my heart. I love that place. I love everyone there, and it's just, I get so happy just to think about it.
I particularly love the, what do you call it? The little long piece of bread with steak.
The flauta.
And the flautas with, I guess, ternera.
Uh-huh.
I forget how to say that in English. And and then foie.
Oh,
a
right.
delicious
yeah.
piece of foie that's cooked just right.
Yeah, and everything is so fresh, and oh my God,
So
it's just the best
Ciudad
place. I
Condal,
love
La
it.
Flauta. I think it's called. They also have Vinitus. It's all
Vinitus.
part of
I
that
love
family.
Vinitus. Vinitus is great. Lateral and De Anchoita, the new one. It's
All right. Well, there's a nice plug for you. So, last message. How do we get in touch with you, and how can we support Andrea Hypno?
Okay, so you can get in touch with me through andreahypno.com. All the information is there. If there is anything you would like to know, you can also book a discovery call through my website, andreahypno.com, and we can just talk. It's a complimentary call. We can discuss if there is any doubts or any questions you might have, and we go from there.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Victor.
Thank you for joining here, and we send you a big hug. Fins aviat.
Fins aviat.